to share. You can invite. In fact, you can take the next 1-2 minutes, invite anyone you want to invite. Just send them, oh, we're having a live call right now. Kindly join. I mean, outside our group, you can actually share, the call right now. It's going to be a beautiful call. You can invite. In fact, you can take the next 1-2 minutes, invite anyone you want to invite. Just send them. So I actually made this public. It's our last call for the week. For the weekday, how many of you, has it been an amazing week so far? Has been your week? I want us to communicate at a higher level. Okay, let's bring in some good energy. Before we get started, Father, thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for the grace you're giving unto us to live. Thank you for the opportunity to learn. Thank you, O Lord, for the readiness to be present. I pray that our hearts and our minds are open today to receive the wisdom and understanding for a different and higher level of learning and trading in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, how's been your week? Okay, joining for the last time. Okay, Prince is the person joining for the last time. So this is going to be somehow a different type of call. Okay, it's going to be quiz-like. It's actually a training. How many of you are ready for training? All right. I'll call this, coaching. Let me use the word coaching. Okay. So I want everybody to be ready. I think I want you to settle down if you can, be in a very, very relaxed and communicative mood. Okay, the things that will be coming out tonight is going to be bounced off. It means it's going to bounce based on what it is you're giving. The energy that's going to be flowing is going to be bouncing. So I told you guys, losing streak, but we thank God. I love the ending. All right, we thank God. I told you guys that anytime you hear me talk about psychology, you want to take your attention to the next level. All right. Because in fact, I even had a session, or live, kind of like a live recording podcast. Many of the things I talked about today is just about trading psychology. Are we guys ready for the training? Let me know if you're ready for the training today. Okay. Sometimes I just so let me interest you with you. Sometimes I just get stubborn. I like to get in people's way to know how they think. How deep their psychology has driven them. I'm having a conversation while I made a post that I keep posting about our community. I made a post and someone on Telegram actually reached out, said, fake people. That's how you people are deceiving people, showing them more accounts to trade and deceiving people. Normally these are things I ignore, but somehow because today is psychology day, I'm all about thinking how people are thinking and hearing what they're hearing. So I'm looking at the post. What's deception in the post? And I'm saying this to prepare us for the questions that are to come. Okay, and the person went on the streak of not even wanting to know who or what is real. Do you know I intentionally screenshot the recording? I actually recorded his chat, moved to my trading account, and sent to the person. I said, how about this? And I was looking at it, I just want to know how far psychology has driven the person off. And he said, this is demo. I said, okay, let's do something. Why don't you join the live session and share all of your concern live so that I take care of it? I know I'm not among the people you're going to deceive. What has gone wrong? What do you guys think has gone wrong, fam? Talk to me. Right? What do you guys think has gone wrong? I think we're getting into the topic. You say bro has been scammed countless of times and feels every opportunity is a scam. I love that. The negative mindset. So I love that. So let's pick something out. Let's pick something out practically. Everything is for a reason. The story probably, maybe I had this conversation for a reason to actually give me a better start. Should this person right about now have been scammed so many times, have been broken so many times, have been deceived? And eventually, what has happened to the person? He has practically gotten into the corner of not believing anything is real. And now he's having an opportunity with someone who's real. What is his past experience doing to his future expectation right now? Talk to me on the chat. All right, you guys talk to me on the chat. So he has had bad experiences. I believe many of us have had bad experiences. But his decision to live on those experiences is cutting him off from the opportunities that he desires to make money. I really want to be rich, probably through this environment. But he has decided to clamp on the fact that people are not real. And hence, probably is meeting his opportunity to meet someone who's real. And his past, he's living in his past while his future is weaving. You see how our psychology are broken and can deter us from making the right choices in our next trades, in our next business, in our next opportunity, in our next investment. Your interpretation of the past can actually be a defining moment for what is to come. It affects us, whether we like it or not. This person does not know what he is doing right now, just like you don't know what you're doing when you're making those decisions in your trading. All right. When you're not making a decision to even start in the first place, when you're not making the decisions to follow instructions when you should, while you're trading, when you ought to be following instructions because you feel like all these instructions I've been following has not been working, just because you've had bad experiences from them. So the result of your experiences is what you're living today. And that is what is repeating the cycle. All right. So there is nothing bad with what has happened to you, or what is happening to you, or what will happen to you in the course of your experiences. But what is going to be bad is based on how you interpret them and work them. Are they going to be seeds or they're going to be information? Am I making sense to someone? Is that a good way for us to start the thinking? Put 100 on chat. I just need you guys to process that a little bit, okay? And just self-reflect yourself, how much you've made decisions, how much you've done things otherwise, different from how you should do them, how much you've ignored the information just because you feel they've not really been a blessing to you. And you've not helped yourself move forward to making same decision in the same direction just because that's hurt you. All right. So I've been scammed so many times. I've been broken. I've been betrayed by people, but I'm still a people's person. I've been betrayed by students. I've been betrayed by a relationship. I've been still betrayed by friends. I've been betrayed by family, but I'm still a family person. I'm still a relationship. In fact, I'm stronger in betrayal. Betrayal is for a purpose. Is to break you, to make you. Now, I'm saying all of this right now because we're on the mindset of trading success. Everything that has happened to me has made me the person that I am today. Why? Because I decided to take it as a seed and plant it. And if you plant something, you stay on it. Am I correct? You don't plant something and quit on it. Am I correct? Put 2 on the chat. So many of you learn from your negative experiences and you take them as fruits rather than you take them as what? Seeds. Some of you discard them. Right, let me forget and move on. No, it didn't happen to you to forget and move on. It was a seed for you because it's going to show up in your, there was a tree that was supposed to be planted in your future if you only took that seed. But because you discarded it, you never got the fruit. Okay. So I've lost a lot of money. I've done a lot of things I wasn't supposed to do when I wasn't ready. Okay. And I learned from them and I got better because I knew that everything that works in this environment works for me. And if it's not working for me, it is working against me. And the reason it's working against me so that it can work for me, but the against is to pressure me to know how to work, be stronger. So big question that I'll pull out first, big question I want to pull out first right now. What are your intentions? So if someone wants to succeed in any endeavor, the first thing that will come out is a goal. Every one of you here on this call, do you have a trading goal? If you do, then you'll be my candidate. All right. You have a trading goal, put trading goal on the chat. If you don't, put I don't. I'm gonna deal with the both of you actually. So yeah. You say where there is no vision and people perish. It doesn't matter what you do. If there is no goal, where is it you're going? You fail in the first place. So if you have a goal in trading, you have a trading goal as a student of Forex, okay? Let a mentor help you know how to set your goals rightly. That's what I want to do on the call. I want to know if you know what your goals are, and if you're qualified to have the kind of goals you have. All right. Then probably help. That's really the I want to mirror goal setting as a trader at your level. Okay. Then that would lead to all forms of trading psychology. Okay. So if you have a trading goal, put trading goal on the chat. If you don't, simply just let me know. All right. I don't. And the truth is, see, this call is going to be alive. It's going to bless you. And it's going to help you understand certain things, even outside trading. So one of the things I want you to do is see, there are 3 things we do in this environment. When you connect, communicate, and comply. All right. So it's the whole vehicle. It's the car. All right. Communicate, be accountable, and be responsible. It's very, very key. I would love you to respond to me. If you really got in this call to learn from me, I want you to respond to me. I don't want idle people. I don't want people who are indecisive. It's either you have a trading goal or you don't. So if you don't, put I don't, it's okay. If you do have a trading goal, let me know you have a trading goal. Okay? Just simple questions. If I'm having a session with my mentor right now, there are certain things he will ask me. All right. And I know I'm always prepared for the question. Even before I'm always prepared for the question. I'm always answering every question in sight in my head before it's preparation. So many of you, you're not prepared. Let me get you prepared. So if you don't, it's okay to say I don't. If you do, it's okay to say I do. So I got some of you say you don't. All right. For those of you who said you don't, how long have you been trading? For those of you who said you did, okay, no. Let me just take the I don't first. Okay, can I get it quickly? Let me use a pen. All right. Okay. Okay. Yesterday was the first session. Beautiful. Better to be new. Okay. I'm just taking those who said they didn't, Michael, Richard. All right, good. I have been actively trading since January and I find it hard to set my goals. I really need this. Just a beginner. Okay, just getting started. Prince said just a beginner. Okay. Yesterday was my first time. That's okay. Michael says a month plus. Okay. Okay, Kingsley, you're very proactive. So let me start with you. Are you in a position to just jump on and share with me, right? To jump on and be on my screen. I told you guys that when you're joining the call, but okay. All right. Everyone, make sure you are in a position. Calls like this. All right. You want to be ready. Some conversations will just change the way you think, and that can affect the way you earn. So I'm going to make you a co-host, and I want to put you in the courtroom. All right, Kingsley, you can unmute yourself.
Sir,
Good.
good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Just a moment. Okay. I did something. Let me add your pin. And I need everybody to pay attention because this goes to everyone. Okay. What is going on with us every day that we are not paying attention to? I want to add your pin. Okay, it's mine that I'm gonna add. All right, good. So you started according to you, January. That's probably about 8 months now. 9 months.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So you don't have a trading goal?
Not
No, no, no. I
like
need
I
to
don't have.
anything I ask you right now, try as much as possible. Don't overthink it. All right. Don't try to paint it. Just be direct. Okay. Just be
Okay,
direct.
sir. Yes,
That's
sir.
that's the best way you can be as real as you can. And the more the real things come from you, the more I can help you understand where is it you are and where you can get to. All right. If you make some certain changes.
Yes.
So you've been trading since January. All right. So let me first ask, how much have you invested in trading? So
I've
have you lost money?
invested a lot of money.
A lot of money.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So what was your plan when you got started?
My plan was when I got started, my plan was to just change my lifestyle, So because of the
Yeah.
lifestyle I see, so I just wanted to be so I just said, okay, this is what's um my age group. For me, I like doing things online, so I just said, okay, this is something I can do. Let me just jump on it, and I like the lifestyle, so that's actually the plan. So
All right.
that's why.
So your plan, you were majorly connected because it fits your fantasy of how you want to earn money. Okay. And
Yes, sir.
based on the feasibility of it. And you got
Yes, sir.
started based on that idea.
Yes, sir.
So over the last couple of months, what have you noticed that you don't really like about your experience?
Um,
Would you say you're proud of your experiences so far over the last 8, 9 months?
um, I'll say not proud, not proud, not proud, because I always do go back to some things I said I'm not going to do. So that is really, really not something I'm proud about.
Another big question. Okay. This is recorded. So you go back. Everything you're saying right now, I need you to go back to listen to them. All right. It's going to help you. So another thing is if your experiences are bad, what plans have you made to make them better and acted upon? It's 9 months, so it's a whole lot of time.
Yeah. First I was not journaling my trade. So on the long run, I was really, really just trading like that. I was not taking notes, So at some point I started taking notes. Then I bought some trading books. And then as time goes on, because I always jump from one, I don't have a mentor. So that was really, really something I was lacking, and I really wanted a mentor because I actually trade from YouTube and most of my friends, and yeah, so I actually needed a mentor that will guide me. So that was something I was really, really trying to get into a community where I can see some people that can guide me through and make me profitable. That was really that's where I think I was lacking, because most of the time when I get into YouTube, I see different strategy. I might do this today, tomorrow I'll jump to the other one. So I guess at some point then I try to understand that okay, this is not really about the strategy, but this is about me getting to know something right, do something right for myself.
All right, beautiful. Would you agree that you've been taught everything that you need technically to know how to trade and earn money, and you know how to do it, but you've not necessarily earned the kind of money that you want to earn?
Um, yeah, I can say technically, I'm I'm kind of good though, because most of the time I do I do I do some classes with so many people, and some kind of people that join this. So they'll say, I want you to teach me, I want you to teach me. I said, but I'm not really seeing
The result of the
that
knowledge
in
you have.
my life. You understand? So I don't really see myself. So sometimes I can post, I can have a
Just a
community
moment. I
where
think someone is behind you, needs attention. Can you, maybe the person wants to pass quickly, just mute so that the person, yeah. You can mute and stop your video and attend to the person. Okay, good. So I need everybody to pay attention. I'm doing this for a reason. I've had different conversations with a lot in this career. I've had the opportunity of having conversations with a lot of traders who are struggling. And there's something that I see that is significantly aligned with almost every trader that is struggling. Okay. And in this call, these experiences will play out. Okay. So everybody starts. Everybody intentionally get started, but not everybody starts. Everybody has the interest to make money, and they get started with the interest to learn how to trade, but not everybody starts learning how to trade. Majority of people just get into trading, and the reason they get into trading is because that is the interest of the intentionality. I don't see anyone. Okay, let me ask another question on this call. Are you here today? All right. You set a goal. Okay, that would be far too thrown. Let me take it small. Okay, let me say it so that you guys are going to understand it. Then if you guys have any, oh, Kenry, I really don't agree with you, then I think I'll be in a position to take a challenge. So I've not seen any trader who, this is on the technical side, a little bit with psychology. I've not seen any trader that had a clear goal as to how much they want to make, and they have money to instrument that clear goal, that doesn't make money. Have you made money in trading and you lost, Kingsley? You do make money when you trade, right? Yeah. So you'll find out that I don't know any trader that set a goal that has a strategy, that the strategy is not going to make them money. How many of you've learned, you started learning for long, and you started making money? Okay. I don't say anything. I have never made money. No, this thing is not working. I've not made money. I don't know anyone. Is there anyone here? You've never made money, but you tried out what you were taught technically. Okay. Chino, so you've never made money? Like, not at all. And you have a strategy that you have learned, whether you learned on YouTube or anyhow, how you learned it, but you learned something and you applied that information and it never made you money. Good. I'm not talking about the loss factor. I was coming there. All right. There are a couple of things. What am I removing? Okay. So there is no, so if you have a strat, if something works, okay, it works to win. It doesn't work to manage. Managing is a different skill in trading. Are you guys with me? This is what a lot of people don't know. They are not educated to know the difference between learning experience to win and learning experience to manage. Many just feel if I learn and I know how to trade, then my results are going to be good. No. You may be a very, very good worker. You have a powerful skill, but that doesn't make you a good manager. It takes the management of money to retain, sustain, and duplicate money. A lot of people don't learn that skill. That skill doesn't come from the skill of technical. Are you guys with me? So this is where the misconception that has led a lot of people astray in trading. They think their strategy or their income is going to be sustained by their strategy. How many of you have been victim of what I'm saying right now? So some people have low self-esteem in trading because they've learned, they've lost. They've learned, they lost. They learned, they lost. So they don't believe in what they are learning, or they think, okay, I need to learn more. No, what you are not paying attention to is the person who's losing you. The losing factor is not proportional to your learning knowledge. It's a different ball game. That is where, see, I told them during the psychology training, you know, when I came in, the first thing that happened to me, information would always lead to, the value of every information would always lead to result, which means if you learn anything, okay, 1 + 1 is 2. If you put 1 and 1 together, you will get 2. Okay. If you buy low and you have a proper risk, okay, and the market comes to your level, many cases, low will hit your TP. But how often it happens that brings you profitability, it's not in the skill of technical. So this is what I've experienced over the years. Many of you would attest to this. When you start, it was a little better than when you got involved. It's like the more you get involved, the more you were losing. How many of you had that experience? Okay. When you start and they taught you that few beautiful things, you practice it, was interesting. You even started making money. But the more you got involved, like, okay, let me go all in. Oh boy, just like casino, you're winning some few streaks. You're winning, and the moment let me just all in, what? They wiped you. I'd be like, man, you're confused. All right, put 5 on the chat if I'm talking to someone right now. You really want me to help you? All right. It's the story of my life. Okay. That is how it's going to be. I tell people, count it a blessing when you hit the door part of psychology. Because what education will lead you, education will give you the opportunity to be tested into psychology. Psychology will lead you to your future you. But a lot of people run when they start facing the problems of psychology. Because why? They were never taught. They were never mentored. They were never guided. They were never told the truth about psychology. A lot of people don't understand psychology in life. A lot of people are poor and broke and struggling today because they don't simply understand psychology. How you think about everything you think. What's psychology? Your thoughts pattern. Your thoughts are who you are. So psychology is the reflection of the knowledge of your thought. I know everything I am doing has been premeditated and pre-activated before activated. Okay? So I know how things operate technically, emotionally, and spiritually. So success does not take me unaware. It's not a gamble. The money I've made money at different level, but the level of deliberate, if there is if the English is correct, deliberacy, I know it's not correct, all right? If there is a level of consistency I'm moving into in my career of trading, I would applaud the fact that I am dead to the emotions of a technical trader. I'm more into the emotions of a psychological trader. Many never have the opportunity to journey into psychology in trading. So there is market psychology, there is my psychology. Many people even tend. So when you get experiences over time, if you get experiences and you stay in the market over a period of time, you would understand the market psychology. But how you relate based on what you understand is your psychology. Who has taught you this in trading? Who is teaching you this in trading? Who is guiding you this in trading? How can you learn something you're not taught? Or even if you experience it, how can you interpret it if there is no one to interpret, if there's no yardstick to be interpreted? Am I making sense to someone? All right. Put deep on the chat if I'm making sense. So if I would do anything for anyone in this season, okay, let me reprogram you to pay less attention to how you want to learn the skill. Okay, and focus less effort in what you already have, which is the ability to know anything you expose yourself to technically. Very easy. Anyone can learn it. But what a lot of people will never have the opportunity to do, okay, is understand psychology of market and life. Even people who have money, it's not a factor of money, it's a factor of opportunity. There are a lot of people who have money, but they don't know how to direct this information. Okay, how can I go buy psychology trading? How would you form yourself to even think of psychology in the first place? That there's a way I think about the market that would affect me. How would you factor yourself to think that way? Okay, but everything operates based on the way we think. And someone has started since January. Now watch this. Someone has started since January and is trading, losing money, practicing for 9 months and has not really started. Your journey has not started if you don't start with you. All right. I need everybody to put start with you on the chat. So you can actually be involved in a thing, but you have not started. When you start is when you start with you. Where am I right now? What is it? What do I need now? What do I have that can produce what I'll need tomorrow? So when you begin to focus on what you have and knowing the rule and the law of have, okay, everything you have is what can be multiplied. I cannot get anything outside of what I have except His grace. In fact, grace even works on what you have. So the reason you could be a pro trader, but you're not getting what you have is what you want is because you don't have it. Okay, that's because you didn't focus on you. So I would attract anything I have. I don't have to pray. I don't have to go pray. You know, a lot of people are religious today because they don't know. They don't know what they have and they don't have. Okay. So I need to focus at this point in time as a trader. What do I know? Okay. So technically I'm balanced. But aside technically, what do I know? So I need everybody to assess yourself right now and tell me what you know psychologically as a trader. Aside technical, what else do you know about trading? Self-assessment, quickly. If you know how to manage money, put 5 on the chart. If you have the skill of money in any area, I'm not talking about trading. If you have the skill of managing money, put 5 on the chart. I didn't say if you need the skill. The one I'm seeing 5, I think I'm confused here. Since you guys are you are high, you're on steroid on communication. So anything I see right now, you're just typing it. If you have a skill of managing money, all right, you know how to manage money. Okay, put 5 on the chart. So that takes care of risk management. Okay, good. I love the answer. I think the answers are deliberate right now. So, all right. Okay, so that the person who knows how to manage money will be good at risk management. So who has the skill of managing? So wait, let me come back to someone who said has the skill of managing money. That would be Shinonso. Shinonso, okay, hit me up right now. Unmute yourself. Let me test that skill. Unmute yourself. Are you me? I know how to test anything in trading. Okay, I know how to test personality and I know how to test skill. Okay, where is Shinonso now? So Shinonso said he has been losing. I'll tell you this. You can't tell me you're a good money manager and you're losing money in trading. The only challenge, you may not be making a lot of money, but you shouldn't be losing money if you're a good money manager. Do you guys agree with me? Trading does not take money from people that has money management. Trading only takes money from people who gamble. Do you guys agree? Put one on chat. I'm telling you practical things. If you're a good money manager, trading shouldn't take money from you. It may not give it to you, but it shouldn't take. Like when you say, I'm losing. No, you can't blow. A good money manager cannot blow an account. All right. I'm sorry, my network is very slow. Oh, your network is disturbing you from getting what I want to do with you right now. Who else think they have good management skill, but they're losing in trading? I called Chinonso because he said he was losing. Okay. So I'm very good at money management and I have lost as well. Okay. The cases, I can track everything I lose and I can tell you why I lose. All right. So experience with, all right, good. So let me give you an idea. So there is now, just because you're a good money manager doesn't mean all of your experiences about managing your money will be good. Okay. I can know how to protect my money, but may not know how to use it to bring more money. Okay. In fact, this economy will help you be a very good protector of money, but that doesn't mean you're managing it. So a lot of you, the rules of trading that says do not be willing to give more than you can afford to lose may apply to you. You may be faithful at that, but you're still losing some chunks. You're doing the right thing, but you're just losing. You're finding bad trades. Okay. All of a sudden, all your trades you're finding this season, or when you start knowing and practicing the skill, all the trades you're finding, it's not the ones that get to losses. I don't know if you've been in that position. You know it works, all right? It's working. You now know the risk. You are using the small leverages. You're not too aggressive, but it's almost like every trade you're picking now are the ones that is going to losses. I mean, if you've been there. So this is the part people don't understand. I'm here to share with you. You know, you are not a gambler. You're doing the right thing. You're following the rules. You're waiting for your setups. But it's almost like in this season or in the time you're so involved, you're picking the bad trades that is going to lessons, and somehow they're getting to you. And the more you try to want to come back, you pick another bad trade. So in a season and in a period, all right, you're losing money not because you're not doing the right thing, but you're picking bad trades that is helping you lose money. How many of you there right now? I'm talking to traders. This is trading now. This is a trading call. And you are wondering what's the problem. And now you're looking, you're scrutinizing your strategy. What's wrong with your strategy? And now you're going to pick in more garbage to add to that strategy that was working initially. Okay. And it's just complicating the strategy. The strategy is now messing up. It's now overwhelmed. Okay. And it's breaking you. Am I talking to someone? Now you are confused day in, day out because of your experience, week in, week out. You're trying to manipulate yourself, thinking something is wrong with you. But this has gone past Q. This has gone past money management. You are now in the phase of law of attraction. In real sense of life, you would only attract for anything to change you, you would attract your likeness. When you learn, you will get an advantage of the skill. Okay? When you have money and you have the skill of managing money, you get an advantage of the skill. But for you to battle the change of your personality, it's a battle. You would attract what fights you. What goes against you is what you would attract. To be able to change who you are, it's a battle. You are in a war. It's what we call a paradigm. You operate by an emotional, spiritual law field. For every time you want to move that field, opposition comes your way. And the whole universe will manifest what will hold that you. So every time haven't you guys seen experiences? All right. You've not been in business before. And all of a sudden you're trying to start a business that the laws of the universe knows this business is going to change you from who you are, what you're earning right now. And the moment you make that decision to start the business, you start having challenges in life that will take the money for you to start the business. How many of you have experienced that? Put 5 in the chat. All of a sudden, it's like all hell broke loose. The moment you make a decision to start something that will change you, opposition hits you. All year round, you did not face challenges. But the moment you needed to do so, or you got exposed to something powerful, okay, all of a sudden your mother is sick, all of a sudden the devourer comes to steal everything that will make you make that decision. So let me do you guys feel this is truth? What I just said right now, do you guys feel this is truth? Even if you've not personally experienced it, have you heard it? Have you seen it? Have you felt it? Have you seen other people share this experience I just shared with you? Now you come into trading. All of a sudden, this environment that is going to make you a multi-millionaire, and you've never been a multi-millionaire before. Now you're learning the skill of a multi-millionaire. Now you have the opportunity to become a multi-millionaire. and you think opposition is not going to come in the form of choosing bad trades, and they test how you feel. Because when you're making those bad trades, what's happening? You're furious. Some of you go fight the market again. You think something is wrong. And guess what? You make bad decisions to take you back to where you've been. The whole idea is to, hey, stay put. You're not qualified. So a lot of people have left trading simply because the experiences did not allow them make the decision to go the next phase. So many of you are hanging in a thread thinking your strategy is bad. No. This is where you don't pay attention to essence, to principles. Okay? You're on a journey in life. You're not just started. When I figured this out, I don't pay attention to the things people pay attention to. So I pay attention to my losses. What am I losing? Why am I losing? I'm doing the right thing. Why am I losing? So if I don't know, I'll go ask I'm doing the right thing. Why am I losing? There are certain things to not alter. See, I remember when I started being stable in trading, I was doing well in demo. Okay, when I put in money in live, I started losing. I had a conversation. This thing I tell people, I had a conversation. He said, you're not losing because you don't know how to trade. You're losing because now you know how to trade. Okay, he said match it up. My mentor to say match losses. Okay, and I understood. I funded $1,000 to trade how to lose. So he said match your losses, which means I should learn how to lose. So I funded $1,000 to learn how to lose. So I said, I want to lose $1,000 by doing the right thing. So the goal was not to trade, to be perfect, to be good. No, I want to do the right thing, and I'm funding this $1,000 to do the right thing so that I would lose this. So I'll take a trade. It's not for profit. I just want to lose this $1,000. What changed? Who can tell me? I was intentional about losing $1,000. I did this in 2019, I guess. Yeah. I was intentional about losing $1,000. So the goal is to take trades, okay? And I want to see how long I'm going to lose $1,000 if I do the right thing. It means if the position comes to me, I'll take the position. Okay, I'll put the right risk to reward. And I'll wait for the trade to come and hit my stop loss. So my expectation was to hit stop loss. All of my trades, I was waiting for stop loss. And guess what? That is when I started making crazy money. It's impossible to lose when you do the right thing. But what changed? I confused my state of mind with my expectation. So the expectation was, see, this is what you people don't know, to oppose me. So anything, my field of attraction was, at this point in time right now, I'm doing something that's going to change my life. So anything my expectation is, there is an opposing force. So what I just did is I switched the opposing force the other way. I want to lose. Now it was opposing me. So there is no emotions of, the emotions was making me see bad trades. But now I'm not seeing the trades to win. I'm seeing the trade to lose. So I'm pure. There was, just like if you're trading a demo account, you're pure. No emotions invested, no expectation there. So no, the laws cannot affect what is not your emotion. So anything you are emotionally connected to, the laws of opposition will work against you. So when you're emotionally connected to money, you need a lot of the laws of opposition based on your state of mind, except you are in the field of attraction. You have what it is to attract a lot of money. Okay, it doesn't matter what your emotions are, money will come to you. But if you do not have what it takes, the laws are working against you. Because why? They are testing you, they are building you, they have to break you before they make you. Okay, so they're testing you. So at this point in time, I had to operate in a different, let me learn how to lose. Now let's see how losses are. I'll take the trade. So now I wasn't expectant. Okay, and guess what was happening? The trades were playing out the way they ought to play, just like in a demo account. So I turned the live account to a demo account practically, just by switching the way I think. And someone is going to sit here and tell me that's like your mindset doesn't work in your trading. Put 10 on the chat if you guys are getting what I'm saying. That was the first. I was still a teenager then. When I say teenager, these are my no. I was still a toddler then. This is when I started my first year in trading. I broke the rule of this psychology in trading in my first year. So when I'm telling anyone, I don't know how. If I'm losing, it's a privilege for me to lose. Because I don't know how to lose. But if I'm losing, it means I'm growing. You guys don't want to know how much I've lost this year. Okay. I've had challenges in trading of losses. When I talk about them, I think I have lost. When I think about what I've lost this year, you don't want to know. But it was a privilege because it has led me to other forms, things I wouldn't have found out, things I would have even phantom that in the next 5 years I will be in, had come to me just because of how I was dealing with the blessing of losing in the early part of this year. Okay, because I know the principle of money, I know the principle of emotion, and I know the laws of attraction. So all I needed to do, so there's a caveat to what I've said right now that many of you would understand, but I put it out so that I can put it in. All right. So Kenvry, in your first year, you turned your live account to a demo account. How? I was willing to lose it. It's called experimentation phase. If you practice what you understand, mastery is sure. But a lot of you people are not practicing. You are living the experience without practicing it. So when you're losing, you don't know you're losing was a message to you, but you're judging your losses. You think something is wrong. And guess what? You make changes. You make changes, but you're not making changes as someone who's practicing. You're making changes as someone who's judging, as a master. I knew at that point, I knew I had the technical. It was working. It was working on a demo, but it's not working on live. Something's wrong. If it's working on a demo and it's not working on live, don't you think something is wrong? Does it have anything to do with your technical? No. It has everything to do with, okay, your emotions. Your emotion, you attract your emotions. It means you're going to attract to yourself the traits that will lead to that emotion. Okay. So I knew, okay, what do I need to do? I'm just reading that this is kind of like the best way I can tell a person to focus on. There are deep parts. I've shared some of the deep parts with you, all right, in our last two calls. I talked a little about psychology, but I'm just trying to make sense of how you guys would deal with it, okay, practically, without having the knowledge of in-depth personality, okay? So make your trading demo with your live account. Now, there'll be a problem with that. Fund your losses. I need everybody to put on the chat, fund your losses. Many of you have not traded to lose before. Is there anyone who's on the chat with me right now? You've actually traded practically to lose before. So this is experimental. I'm just trying to help the process here. Okay, I didn't even think I was going to do this. So I've traded to lose many times. Oh, that's bad. It means you practically funded so that you can lose when you practice losses. Oh, that's good. That's sharp. No. I'm not talking about when you traded and you lost to. I'm talking the primary reason you're trading is to lose, to see if you are good at losses. Have you done that before? So at what point do you transition from this skill is working, now let me work on my emotional attraction, trade to lose? I need you guys to ask me a question. How does this reflect? You know, a lot of people, what you have not done is, many of you have not learned to have conversations with yourself. And you've not learned to practically do things that bring you to the table. You know, I said something on our last training, okay? Your losses will reveal who you are. What you do with who you are will reveal who you want to be. How many of you were on that training? So your experiences, the things you do right now, okay, will reveal who you are. That is a blessing. For me to know who I am in the laws of attraction, for me to know who I am, it means I'm seeing the things I'm attracting. Your bank account today is a reflection of who you are. Am I making sense? Your money deposit is a reflection of who you are. The kind of contract you're in, any field, the kind of contract you're attracting, the kind of money you're losing, these are a reflection of who you are. When you make the decision to begin to work on the person you are, you will be revealed to the person you want to be. But what a lot of people, they are just trying to change who they are now. You don't change it. Just know the person and work on the person. Embrace who you are. Sit on the table. Have discussion. I'm giving you guys a key to change, to work on who you are. Don't just even try to dare to make changes. Work on the person. Okay? So if I am trading, I know the technical, but when I fund live account, my result is not showing what I am doing on the practice of with that live account. So how do I match them? That is working on who you are, because now technically you're sound, but reflectively, okay, your attraction is bringing the negative result. So now you need to match, you need to raise your attraction to a positive level. How do you do that? Is there anyone on the call who knows how to do that? Don't you guys want to know how to do that? Okay, this is trading psychology. So I'm losing, despite the fact that I know I'm doing the right thing. I'm following your instructions. I know the strategy. I'm not over leveraging, but I keep losing. That is not a trading problem. It's a person psychology attraction. So how do you begin to watch and work on that so that you can raise yourself above your losses? Okay. So the first question you want to ask yourself, write this down. Why am I losing in the first place? I need to write that question down. Why am I losing? You need to answer this question. It's like having a conversation. All right. Why am I losing? Okay. So the money you're not earning is a reflection of what you don't have. You're losing because you don't have what it takes to win. Okay. So now you have to prove to yourself that I have what it takes to win. I have the skill and I have the readiness. I have the discipline and I believe in me. Okay. Let's go to work. Prove yourself, right, that you have what it takes. What is one thing it takes to win? If you know, type it on the chat. So this is the reverse side of learning that a lot of people have never been exposed to. The willingness and readiness to lose. God bless you. Sharp. Forget every other thing. I'm giving you direct. The first key to winning, all right, is the willingness and readiness to lose. The moment you change your psychology, your thoughts, your thinking that I'm ready to lose, everything changes physically and spiritually. So you can say it in your mind, but let your actions tell it. It means put something to lose. Put something out to lose. You would alter your state of being when you begin to embrace the emotions of losses. But you know, this time around, the tables have turned. You're not losing because you're putting money to lose. You're losing. So you're telling yourself, I have the skill. Now, this stage I'm talking about is for not those who are learning the skill. I'm talking those who have the skill. You've practiced it in a demo and it worked. But the moment you transition into life, it's not working. This is how you match your energy physically and psychologically. All right. Because you have to test and prove yourself. Okay. So do the skill, but this time around to lose. So fund your losses. Trade an account, say, okay, over the next 3 months, I'm going to fund $500. And the whole goal is to see if I'll blow this $500 by following the same rules of my trading journal. As you're losing, keep trading. Okay. See, I'll tell you this. Plain. You can't intentionally do what I'm telling you right now, and you're going to lose $500. It's impossible. In fact, you won't lose. It's as practical as a mentor can tell you right now, you are not going to lose that account. But guess what is going to happen? I promise you, you will break your rule. If you do not break your rule your first week, you break your rule your first week. Because why? Take the trade to lose, you will still be trying to win. You will still be too careful. You say, okay, is this the best position? Don't care. The moment the trade align, don't even wait for let all the confluences align. Because for the reason we have so many of these confluences so that our trade we can win our trades. No, if this trade gets to this area, it plays out. And you've done it many times, it plays out. Just take the trade. If it's getting to that area, take the trade ahead of when, because you're looking for opportunities to lose. So be reckless so that you can lose, not win. So when you're trying to win, you're very careful. Am I correct? You're very careful. You're following the rules because you're trying to win. Now you're trying to lose, okay? You are not care. You don't care. Just the way you trade it in a demo, you don't care. The reason you're winning in a demo is because you care less. So you take trades. Oh, it's coming there. You don't even put stop loss and you take the trade. All of to come, the trade is a stupid profit. You did not put stop loss because you did not care to lose. Okay? You will take the trade even when it's not ready on demo. Am I correct? Put 100 on the chat. Okay, you care less because why? You have nothing to lose. It's the same way you trade this live account, but this time around, be diligent in making sure the best side of the confluence align. Don't over leverage. That's one thing you don't want to do. Don't say, okay, because I want to lose the account. Don't prove yourself that you can lose the account. Prove the skill that you can't lose the account if you do what you've learned. I don't have anybody who has gone through this process. Only a few people will go through this process. I can tell you, you know, I'm telling you, this guy, I'm on a recorded live. This is what I do to my personal students. Okay. And guess what? If I have 10 personal students, 8 of them don't do what I'm telling you right now. But I tell all of them. It's part of the stages we go through. Why? The walls of your paradigm are bigger than your imagination. You built it for a long period of time. You don't think it can just allow you. Your need of money and the need not to lose it will get in the way. That gets us to another part of what? Psychology that a lot of people need to deal with. The absence of what it takes to trade. Many of you are forcing yourself into trading, but you are absent of what it takes to fund trading. So you are compromising just to fit in. But the truth is, you don't really have what it takes. Should I still continue? I'm just telling you guys reality. We have a bunch of people just trading, but they don't have what it takes. They don't have the mental capacity, they don't have the discipline nature, and they don't have the resources. So you have turned a gambler just because of compromise. The truth is, people will keep taking money. The casinos will keep taking money from you because of your ignorance. Thank God this is a free session, so I don't have anything to lie to you. I'm not selling anything to you. I'm just telling you the truth. So did you guys get what I said right now? You can't do what I've told you. Many people are not willing to do it because they don't have what it takes. So some people don't have $500 to pass through this process, or even $100. It's not in the amount of money, it's in the ability to lose something it's ability to sow something to get something you really want, and you're willing to let go of the seed. Many people can say, okay, let me put in $300 right now to practice losing over the next 3 months. How big do you really want this? Do you think life is a gamble? Okay. So that's the principle. It doesn't care whether you have it or not. It just cares about the fact that you're willing to do it. Now, a lot of people don't have it. Hence, they don't want to go through that path, but they still want to be involved in the game. What do you call that? Ignorance on steroids. Am I correct? Rebellion. So many things you call it. This is what makes up over 95% of traders. Either some of them don't know what I'm telling you right now, or some know, but they're not willing to go through the process. Am I helping someone on this call? Talk to me. Do you still want to attend calls like this? How many of you still want to attend calls like when I tell you I'm holding a psychology call or training? Would you still join? But am I really sharing the truth with you? If you feel I'm sharing the truth with you, all right, put truth on the chat. There are not many places you can get what I'm giving you right now, okay? But I'm giving you because I need you. I need you to do right by yourself. This thing called money or success or wealth, okay, it's not a trading thing. We've been deceived to think if I know how to trade, I'll create wealth. No, you cannot create wealth because you don't have it. You first need to have it to create it. So for everything you're trying to get that you don't have, you are a criminal. If I call you a thief right now, do you feel offended? If someone just walk up to you and say you're a criminal, do you feel offended? How would you not feel offended? You went to drop your child at school and someone just stopped the car and said, you criminal. Get out of the car, you're a criminal. And you say you're not going to be offended. First thing you're going to do, you're going to throw a punch if you're a very aggressive person. That is really what we do in life. Okay. We are trying to, okay, we are in the criminal act and we are reacting to the punches. Life is punching you so hard because you're a criminal. You guys get what I'm saying? Life is treating you like a victim that needs to go to prison because you are a criminal. You're acting like a criminal. So life is treating you like a prison mate. The whole idea of financial independence, okay, is to act like a citizen that has everything, as you see, that has the privilege of a citizen. Life is not going to treat you like a criminal. If you're wondering why life is treating you like a criminal, like a criminal, you're doing things that like a criminal. So it's not trading. It's not a trading problem. But I think in this call right now, I've been able to give you practical ways to face the bull by the horn. Have I done that? If you guys didn't get it clear, I can repeat myself within some minutes. How many of you know I've given you practical ways? This is psychological. This is psychology training. It's not basics of Forex. So you can see I moved to those who now have the idea of trading. They practice it on a technical level, and they've made some progress demo-wise. But they're trying it on a live level. These are people, I'm teaching those who are at psychology, the law of attraction phase. So there's a technical phase where you don't know anything. You have to know something. Okay. There is the money phase where you don't know how to manage money. You now need to know how to manage money. And if you're not good at it, if you think you're good at it, but it's not working, that's the psychology phase. But there's one thing. If you're good at money, you definitely, that means you're good at risk management. You definitely get the result of risk management. If you're someone who's trading 1 to 3 and you stick to trading 1 to 3, all right? If your strategy is good that you win 3 out of 10, you will be in profit. If you're trading 1 to 3, if you win 3, all right, you will be in profit. If you lose 7, okay, you'll be in break even if you win 3. If you lose 7, you'll be in profit if you win 3. If you lose 7, you lost 7. If you win 3, you got 9. So out of 10 trades, if you win 3 and you're trading a risk management from risk reward 1 to 3, you will win 9 if you win 3. And if you lose all 7, you lost 7. That is a money manager. So when you guys said you guys know money manager, are you sure you really know money manager? But if you are paraventure, out of the 10, you are losing all of them. My friend, it's no problem. Your skill is not the problem. Okay, that is why I'm doing what I am doing. Am I making sense? Because you will get there. See, I've had losing months. January, December was a winning streak. January, February, March was a losing quarter for me. All my trades, personally, that I was taking, okay, I was losing in a streak. But the trades that I was calling for the team, they were winning. The same trades I was taking, I was losing them. I was confused. Things shook me. I did something I wasn't supposed to do. Changed everything for me. It's like when I was supposed to buy for 50 pips, I only take 10 pips. And when I was supposed to buy for 100, when I was supposed to buy for 100 pips, I only take 10 pips. Okay. Now when I was supposed to buy for 20 pips, I will set 100 pips. My trading was confused. What was the problem? It wasn't my skill. I did something that moved me to a different dimension of expectation and changed everything for me. And that led to another part of me. I lost a lot of things. I lost people. I lost trust. If I was broken, it affected me. But guess what? I am where I need to be. It happened to me so that I worked on it and I was revealed to the person I needed to be, So when I'm telling you this, there's a practical way to do anything you have to do to change anything you want to change. Okay. Based on if you sit with the man in the mirror and not let that man not irritate you. Don't allow your experiences to irritate you. The scripture says, count it all joy when you go through diverse tests and trials. Count it a joy. Because it's a privilege to see your experiences reveal who you are and you work on them. So you're asking me what I did. Don't worry. As you get closer to me, you will know how I do everything I do. Yeah, levels to this game. Let me teach you the level you are right now. All right? Does that make sense? Okay? There are stages. Even what I'm telling you right now, there are stages. But what I need you guys to do is be at the level where as you do these things I'm telling you and you experience otherwise, you can come back to say, this is what I did. This is what I got. What do I need to do better? Many of you are not in those relationships in life. You're just doing things. You're not in relationship where you can be accountable. I think one thing that God has blessed me over the years, I'm accountable. I'm in a relationship of accountability. I'm accountable to people. Who are you accountable to in this journey of trading? Who is your accountability partner? Okay, so I've given you a key now. Some of you are going to do it. Some of you won't. Now, the people who are going to make progress with it are those who do it and they come back accountable and say, this is what I did. This is what I got. And trust me, your experiences will not come out the way you want it. It may not. Some of you will do it, you get it quickly. Some of you will do it, you won't get it. Okay? You don't want to get into that same circle of judging yourself that it doesn't work. You just have to come back. Hey, I've done my part. That's what I did with God. God said, do this. I'll do it. And if I don't get the result of God, I can take it to God that I did it. And he'll tell me, no, you did not do it. This is what you did. I say, oh, really? I'll go do it. And I'll always get the result because I am accountable to the Holy Spirit. That's my spiritual relationship. I'm accountable to my mentor. Will not tell me do something and I will not do it. If I am not doing it because of the result, I'm doing it because I am accountable. I will prove myself that I would already get the result because I know how to follow instructions. Many of you, you don't have an accountability spirit. You are so independent. This word independent is big to you. So everything you do, you try to want to be independent. No. Okay? You have to learn to own your wings before you fly alone. Am I talking to someone? You guys want me to continue? Okay, I'm just here on this call to talk to you. Okay, like I said, it's going to be a unique call. If you leave me today, one of the things you want to do is reprogram yourself to do right. That is what calls like this do to you. Okay, you just reprogram you just know, a part of you would know that I need to make changes to my actions. Okay, accountability is key. That's why I said communication, accountability, and responsibility. What do you think that is? It's deep. As we grow, you're going to find how deep that is. Okay, many of you are trading, you don't have accountability partners. Find an accountability partner within the community. Then be accountable to them, reflect your accountability, then bring it to the higher call, higher mentor. Okay, we've done this. There's something that happens. See, many people, the Bible says iron sharpeneth iron. One iron can be blunt, but another blunt iron touching that iron, what will happen to the both of the irons? All right. They will get sharpened. The law of communing. There's a power. When we rub our energy in the same direction for the same purpose, we lift. So many of you, you are just isolated, and that is what the world is trying to do right now. AI, everything. You don't depend. You don't need people anymore. They are killing you to be self-reliant because God created you to relate, communicate. But what technology is doing is trying to separate you from the essence of God. So I want to, no matter how I use intelligence, I know one thing is big: relationship. Asking a friend, hey, how you doing? How's your training today? Oh, this thing Kemry talked about. Okay, can we both run this journey together? Okay, I just want you. Then you start out. That's what I did when I started. I got a group of people that became my accountability. I will go learn and teach them and see how they are doing. Oh, they are getting results. I'll go learn more and teach them. Oh, beautiful. See, you people don't know that people reflect your true nature. Am I making sense? You want to get better at anything, pick a partner and practice something you're practicing together. You get better. Okay? Then begin to ask questions when you're not getting the things you want. Just simply ask. Please help me. This is what I'm going through. This is what I'm facing. And ask because you need help. Okay? A lot of people ask to get help. It's two different things. Do you guys know what I said? It's two different things. Some people only ask when they want to get help. I ask questions because I need help. So I'll quickly reach out. If I have access, I'll quickly reach out. Hey, I don't mean to take much of your time. I did what it is you said I should do. This is what I experienced. What do you think? I need help to understanding why my result is like this. What do I need to do? I did not come to get help. I presented my need so that I can be guided. And anyhow I'm guided, I will go put it to work. Am I making sense? Say confused, please break even. When you're using trading terms right now, what's the entry? Okay, what's the entry? So here was the stop loss. All right. Are you guys with me? Okay. So in essence, there's something I'm trying to tell you guys within this call. I trust it. It has worked for me. And I know it can work for anyone. Okay. If you really want to be good and have the result of trading, put 100 on the chat. So for every training I do, I tend to give instructions for those that are willing. The scripture says, if you be willing and obedient. All right. One of the things I'm pushing towards in life, for those of you that are following, you can know I'm someone who's very big on community. How many of you agree with me? I serve a lot. And for me to show my serving, I need people. I'm big on community. Okay. Making money is not a hard thing. Losing it is. But making it is not a hard thing. And I really want, I know where I'm coming from. I know what's happening in this space, and I know what will happen. Okay. The entrepreneurs know more of the future. That is why they are so obsessed about today. There are certain things I know about the future. I'm so obsessed today. Because why? I'm creating solutions for the future. I'm not creating solutions for your now. I'm creating solutions for your future. I've gone beyond what you, that's why when I say the things I'm doing, right, many people don't talk the way I talk in trading. All right. Many people don't teach you why I teach in trading, because I'm not teaching your present you for your present solutions. No. Your present solutions are outdated already. Your present problems are outdated already. If you think you need money, it's outdated. What's coming you will not even be in the place to need money. You'll be in trouble. That needing money, you will not be factoring needing money. Survival will be so dark that money will not be what you are thinking of. Where the world is going to. So many of you are still at the liberty of thinking, I need more money. I need to get what is coming, family? Okay, I kid you not. I'm not trying to scare you. What's coming? If you do not put yourself in a place where you are free, you've evolved, it's total slavery. Okay. All right. So it's not a language I can actually just say how, break down. No, it's not for this call. But I'm telling you, this is what we've said some things. A couple of 2 years ago, there are certain things I said about this year. I said about because of what I know and because of who I belong to. Okay. Everything that's happening in 2024, 2023, 2024. See, analysis will show you how the trends of things be, but spiritually they are known. Okay. So it's the ignorant that becomes the victim when the times are showing up. So a lot of people, because of the deception, they put you in a place that the only thing you have to think of is how to get money. That's deception. Okay. But real things are happening to you that you don't know. Real things are happening to your family that you don't know. But they just put this economy in a way. See, right now, inflation is so high everywhere. Everybody's struggling to just get by. But things are really happening. But the inflation is taking everybody's attention. Everybody's trying to survive, only to die tomorrow. It's just a wake-up call. And I know that as a community, we could avoid a lot of things. How many of you agree with me? There are things we can avoid when we commune, when we talk, when we share ideas together. All right. When we relate. If I share what I know with you and you're putting these things to work, you will not be a victim of the tides that will flow in tomorrow. And you can save a lot of people, because trust me, 2025 2029. It's not a year. These are not times and seasons. You don't want to be intentional about a change. In fact, I'll tell you, it's almost too late for your unintentionality moving into 2025. All right. It's almost too late. I hope I'm not scaring anyone on this call. That's not my intention. But I get to some point, okay, my inner self and my purpose and my drive will speak. Why are you doing what you're doing? It goes beyond just trying to teach you how to trade. Okay. Because teaching you how to trade is just trying to give you some food, but let knowledge change the way you learn. Be so intentional that your life depends on it, because truly your life depends on it. Our lives depends on what we're doing right now. Okay, the people we're going to help, the communities we're going to build, the lives we're going to save, the truth. Do you know that if you're powerful, your voice will be heard? All right. If you're powerful, your voice will be heard. It's coming a time, it's not your money that will speak, it's your power that will speak. And if you do not wake up to be so powerful today, your voice is what's needed to save your community. And because you're broke and you're struggling in life, your voice wasn't heard. See, there's more to come. Okay, it's not money. Wake up. We need to wake up. All right. And this educate to liberate vision goes beyond trading. You can see the communications I've had with you, it transcends trading. How many of you can agree with me? Psychology transcends trading. It affects anything, irrespective of any business field you are. These same principles work. It's principles. There are 4 things that I've learned in life: skill, strategy, principle, and essence. What are you operating on? All right. Skill is so cheap. Strategy is so abusive. Principles and laws and essence governs the universe. A lot of people just operate on skill, education. A lot of people operate on strategy, professionality. Okay. But there are laws that governs everything on this earth, laws and principles. And now the higher power is essence, understanding the depth of the God-like you. This is creation. If you do not operate on this realm, you are a victim of what the world is bringing. And I made a decision in my life and with my community at my present. I'm going to help people become essential, principled, more than they are skilled. Amen? All right. Amen? You guys agree? Do you guys love what it is I'm sharing with you? I'm just trying to help you with the way you should intentionally want something. Be intentional about wanting what it is we're giving you. Want it for yourself so you know how valuable it is. Okay. But we've been able to achieve something on this call. A practical way to move from demo account to live demo. Over the next 3 months, over the next couple, put a timeline to yourself. Fund a trading account. Okay. For the purpose of losing it, and be reckless with it, but follow the rules. That's the guide. And come back to say, this was my data, this is what I experienced. And I can tell you, I can predict it ahead of you. Okay. Many of you won't do it. So those of you that will do it, all right, I can tell you this. 2 things. You will get the result that you did not expect. Okay. Then some of you will compromise. So I can tell you the compromise part. So I did a bit of a higher part of funding losses this season, which is I think in early second part of the year. I funded some accounts, some accounts in the tens of thousands, and I traded it differently. And when I started getting the result, I started getting connected to it. I compromised. Because I've never done that level before. As it was working, I started getting attached. So when I started it for a different reason, but I started seeing the result, oh boy, it was making sense. I started getting attached. All right. And I compromised. But I'm trying to go back to the beginning. So this is a process. You have to keep working on it till it becomes your person. What you do repeatedly over a period of time, emotionally and what physically and emotionally, will become your habit, and your habit creates your reality. Any questions so far? So any question on the practical steps to trading psychology that we've done, at least a step? I don't just, the last 2 calls I've had with you on psychology, I just gave you guys information overview on psychology, and you guys you got interested. But on this call right now, I took you through a practical how to, Kenry, that knowledge is beautiful, but how do I do it? I've showed you how to do it now, right? It's no more mystery. Can you do it? Do you know how to do it now? So simple. Imagine someone woke up, came into the internet and told you, let me teach you how to fund your losses. Would you buy that? Would you even be interested in the first place? All right. So there's a difference. I have questions that I'm expecting some questions, but I'm not getting them. Maybe because I've done it. There are practical things I did, steps I followed. And I'm just thinking, yeah, maybe you guys would ask, some certain things. Because when I wanted to do this, there were things I asked to do. Yeah. But let me just leave you guys playing to how you guys are going to do it. All right. But I'm open to questions. Process and ask questions. Just process it. Put it like you want to do it. Okay. So some of you, okay. Let me leave that aspect. All right. So I'm coming back with results for an account to lose. So how many of you are going to start the process now? You're going to start the process of funding your account to lose. So this is what some of you don't do. How many trading accounts do you have? That's a question for everyone. You say, but what if others are not willing, but I'm strong-willed? Who am I going to be accounted to? Just remove the but. When you join these classes, find the people that are driven within the group, reach out to them and say, please, I just joined this group and it's been interesting. Ken Remo said we should find an accountability partner. And I just thought to reach out to you. Eliminate the do's or don'ts, or just go out, meet someone. Okay. Now there are 2 levels of accountability. First is by your peers. The second is by your mentors. If you're not faithful to your peers, how can you be faithful to your mentor? Does that mean you get me, right? So, you know why I asked the question, how many trading accounts do you have? A lot of you people are in a conflict of decision making in trading because you are not trading prioritized. And it's not your fault. You don't just understand how your brain works when it comes to distribution of expectation. So, how many strategies are you learning right now? That's a question you want to ask yourself. If you're learning 2 strategies, then you should have 3 trading accounts. If you're learning 3 strategies, then you should have 4 trading accounts. There is confusion when you don't have your trading account prioritized. That is why a lot of people don't get the progress they need to get, because you are not data analyzed. If I'm trading a particular strategy, I have 2 accounts for the strategy. So if someone is teaching me the strategy, I have 1 account for their practice. Then I have 1 account for my practice. So if you're trading with me live and I call trades for you, you take the trades. That is your accountability account with me. You know what that account does? It checkmates your own activity. So you're trading with me, you're seeing your results. It's good. It's my result. that you are following instructions with me. Now you are tending to do it by yourself. Okay. Let that account be different so that you can come back to say, okay, doing it myself, I've gotten the result and it matches Kendrick's result. Okay, I'm growing. But many of you, you're doing it in the same one you're taking trades with me. So you do not know because you do not have proper data. You can't come to, you can't go and say, oh, in a month, these were my trades and these were your trades. Are you guys getting what I'm saying? So you're confused. Your mind does not understand the data. It cannot prove the data because why? You can't even understand if you're growing. So there's an account to leverage the skill. There's an account to practice the skill, two accounts. So I can have one practice account. So the first stage is that I can have one practice account for all of my strategies. So the only thing that will separate it is that I can go back to my journal to say, okay, this practice account, I've taken this trade of this strategy, this trade of this strategy, but it's still complex. I tell you this. Okay, it's a complex. So the beautiful thing to do is split your money. For every strategy you're practicing right now, open a trading account for that strategy. So when any trade comes, because there are strategies that you will buy in a certain currency and in another strategy you will sell. Guess what? You can't have it on the same account and you're buying and selling. Your emotion will set in. Am I correct? Because you're already buying one strategy. The moment you are looking at that trade, you say, no, I'm already buying. You will not look at it. You will not look at the trade anymore because why? You're already buying. It means you are not practicing. You're trying to make money. Are you guys still with me? That's why I can teach you. I say, I'm buying this market. If it gets you, I will buy. This market gets you, I said, because I have trading accounts for that. Sometimes I make mess of them anyway, but I'm getting better because I know how trading accounts. So when I've seen a market go up, I buy. And if it gets to a place where I want to sell the same market, I'll sell in another account. And over time, I can come back to say, oh, this strategy, because I've been faithful with it, has done this percentage or has lost this percentage. What do I need to do? I need to work on. Or I see that if it's continuous, okay, maybe this is not really my type. Are we together? Okay. So there's so many things about trading that a lot of you are not doing. And I believe I'm bringing everything out, right? Am I trying my best in bringing all of this consciousness out to you guys? Let me know in the chat. Because you guys just have one. Imagine a trader have one account. Imagine having one book that copies every lecturer's note in the university. You already know you're in trouble, right? Any question? I'm about to leave. I think I've done a good job here today. Have I done a great job? Okay. I'm about to leave with a word. Because how many of you enjoyed this week, everything we did this week? You enjoyed it? I'm a man of my word. And I have a reason I do everything I do. And I follow principle. I prize myself in believing that what we are doing right now will make a change in the lives of countless of people. I believe this is going to change the way you think and it's going to make you a success. I believe so deeply in it. And I've funded my belief. Okay. And I've set a goal that this thing is not going to be done by myself. We're going to do it as a team. And I'm going to keep seeking the team side of you. And I'm setting goals with the team. The team orientation, I'm very big on it. If you show up on these classes and you do not give people an opportunity to show up like you are closing the doors of what it is we're offering. I'm saying this loud so that you guys know. We're only going to have 2 sessions next week. If we do not get the goal, we plan. Do you guys understand what I just said? How many of you like that to be the situation next week? Put 5 on the chat. If you guys are okay with 2 calls for next week, put 2. You're okay with 2 calls for next week. All right. Put 2 on the chat. If you're not okay, say I'm not okay. Okay, so the rest of you that is not talking, you are either sleeping already, and that's fine. It's night. Why are you guys not okay? 2 calls are a blessing. Just having 2 calls is still a blessing. So why don't you need 2 calls? Because I've spoiled you guys with everyday call. Now 2 call is now a lack. So you guys want me to show up having multiple calls, right? Is that what you guys want? I can do it, but I won't do it for next week if by Sunday night we are not at 1,000. In fact, we're supposed to get to 1,500, but right about now, you guys are pushing me down. It means I'm going to only have a call with you guys on Tuesday and on Thursday next week. But I'm still going to be having my calls every day with the team that are in my personal circle. All right. But for this general free trial, we were just supposed to have 2 calls. But since we started this trial, I've been having at least in a week more than 7 calls. Have I been trying my best, family? All right. Have I been trying my best? So what do I need? I just need you to expand. I need you to move from your comfort zone. I need you to be reckless a little bit. I need you to put me in your heart to say, Kenry has something he has to give to people. How am I offering him? Okay, he's offering me a lot. What do I offer him? And the only thing you can offer me right now is get on your group, go invite 100 people, go invite 200 people, go invite 20, go invite 10. Is that too much to ask of you? Okay, I don't want to put too much on you, but it's just okay for me to tell you what it is that I require, I want you to do. Okay, just like I was talking to this friend before the call, that you just join. What's the harm in joining to see if this is good for you? And if you had joined, you would have seen something different from what he's been experiencing. I just want you to go out there. Success is about people. I'm just teaching us to be so open to people. Please answer this. How do I join your, you're going to have the opportunity as we launch next month. All right, we're going to launch on the 2nd of next month. We're going to be launching all of our services. So you're going to have an opportunity to pick what type of mentorship do you want to get. All right. We're just giving you guys a trial to see what you require to make the best decision in this journey. And I just think everybody should experience this. Do you agree with me? Okay, there's a lot to offer. There's a lot on the table. I'm just giving you guys a trial. If you guys think you've gotten something, this was big. It's nothing compared to what is to come. Okay, what has been prepared? Because people keep asking, people are curious. I always answer curiosity. We've prepared something. Okay, we're just trying to prepare you guys to see there is value, but a lot of people do not understand value. But now what I'm doing is, okay, the reason they don't understand is because they don't experience. So let me give you experience. So now you can measure up to say, oh, what I have experienced, I want to stay on it because I know it's working for me. All right. So with that being said, I super appreciate you guys. By Sunday night, I'm going to look at the group. If we're not at 1,000, probably 1,100 or 100, 200, okay, I'm going to be making the decision as to if I should even show up or not. All right. Because the truth is, I don't really owe you guys anything, do I? Is there any one of you right now I owe you? Please let me know. Do I owe you this? Am I owing anyone? All right. So of my free will, I'm doing this. Of our free will, okay, we're doing this. They thought, see, I need you guys to do another thing you guys are not doing that I'm super curious about, okay, that I really want you guys to do. And many of you right now, Okay, you are following 1,000 Bucks Pet Academy on Instagram. So I need the 22 of you guys to go follow 1,000 Banks Pet Academy and make a post and tag 1,000 Banks Pet Academy. All right. It's our community. Now let's be proud of it. At 1,000 Banks Pet Academy. Everybody go. In fact, every one of you now go. I want to be looking at it. Go there right now. If you leave at this time of the call, it's not a good thing. Go on Instagram. Go follow. Okay. And make sure you share. This is a community you want to join. Just share it on your story. This is a community you want to join where they are offering free trading and mentorship over the next couple of weeks. Just go post it on your story. All right. And if you need link to join the Telegram, just send me. I'll send you the link. Just put it on your story. Let everybody make a buzz about it. And tag me as well. Tag I am Kenry. Okay. Make this your own. Encourage our expansion. And you're going to be blessed mightily. Thank you for joining this session. God bless you. Bye-bye. Sir, we'll do my best just to remind you that you asked us to bring more people to the community that it ends today. Your boy. I'm trying to get, okay? Okay. Abraham, I'm going to talk to you on Sunday night. I'll give you an idea on Sunday night. All right.